Welcome to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy here today at the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes with Pat Peterman, director of the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes. And we are in the midst of a day at the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes, and the kids have just arrived, and we're in the midst of the Boys and Girls Club Week. It's a national week, so when this airs, it'll be over, but I think every day is Boys and Girls Club Week for you, Pat.
It is, but yeah, you're right in the middle of it. The kids come in off the bus, they check in, and the first 70 just got here, and now they're heading down to snack, and I know we'll be going down there in a few minutes, but yeah, it is Boys and Girls Club Week, the 26th through the 29th or 30th, so we got activities going on all week. Any things in the gym, things in our other areas of the facility, but on Friday it's more of a special day. The parents are invited to come in and do a special activity with their child if they so choose, and if they want, they can stay for a snack, which we're having specially made, and for dinner if they want to stay that night.
So that's not typical of a day after school?
No, it isn't, but with this being Boys and Girls Club Week, that's just the way it's flowing this week. But as we walk through, you'll get a sense of what a typical day is at the club.
All right. So right now we're standing in the entryway of the club, and just maybe walk us through as the kids come in the door, and it's kind of winter, springy right now, but they put their jackets there. And
Yep. When they walk in, the expectation is that they hang their coats and their backpacks up, and then they check in. Each child has a 3-digit code that they have to check in, and then they can go to snack. As they go to snack and get done with snack, they can go to any of 5 or 6 locations throughout the facility for free time. So there's a staff or 2 in each of those areas, and as they go through that, at about 4:10, they'll call for programming to start, and there'll be specific programs in each of those areas. Some are designated for certain ages, and others are open to all. So as we go through that, each day is different, but there's certain days for the gym for certain age kids, certain days in our program room for certain activities, and just every day the staff come up with different activities for them to do.
all right, well, let's go meet some of the staff and see some of the rooms here at the Boys and Girls Club.
That's great.
All right, we're here with TV3 Hometown Happenings. We'll be back with more after this. Welcome back to Hometown Happenings. Carol McCarthy here with Pat Peterman at the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes. And Pat, we have entered into the cafe zone here.
We have the Kids Cafe, where all the food stuff happens. It's after the kids check in, they come down here and we serve about 130 snacks to the children, and then they're able to go to other areas of the facility. So down here they get a snack, and at about 5:15 we start serving the hot evening meal to about 50 to 60 kids every night.
Right.
And we also use this space as extra space for programming when we're full. And during the summer, a lot of this space is used for just activities, not just meals.
Okay.
During our summer program, we're serving a morning breakfast, we're serving a noon lunch, and a 3 o'clock snack throughout the summer.
All right. Well, it's very bright and cheerful here in this area, so it's a lot of energy going on here, and getting a little sugared up with their Kool-Aid and crackers.
And the parents love it when we do that. So.
Okay. Well, let's continue on to the gym where they can spend some of that energy here at the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes. And I see they have an activity. Wow, it's very colorful in here, and people may notice that the kids are wearing hats today. It's specifically Hat Day during this week.
Yep, every day we got something going on for the Boys and Girls Club Week, which is a national event throughout the country. Today is Hat Day, so everybody can wear a hat in the facility, their favorite hat, and have fun with that. Yesterday was Jersey Day. Tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow is. I can't think of it right now, but and then Friday we have the parent and family event where parents can come in and do something with their kids.
All right. So do things change much over the summertime as far as programming goes? Obviously, you don't have the schoolwork involved. But.
Well, we do have some school going on. They do have some targeted services going on, and we'll talk later when we're up in the computer lab. But summer is a little different scope for us. We're open 10 hours a day, so every area is used throughout the day. But with it being nice out, we're outside a lot. We access the playground, the hill, below the hill. We use the playgrounds over at the school. We use the soccer fields over at the college. Field trips almost daily. We go to the library. We go to Sucker Creek, Tamarack. We do lots of field trips throughout the week and take kids to different businesses.
Well, Pat, it's getting extremely loud in here because these kids have lots of energy to spend. So let's move on to maybe the quieter part of the building.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be back with more Hometown Happenings after this. Welcome back to Hometown Happenings here at the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes, getting the grand tour with Director Pat Peterman. And Pat, we are upstairs now. We walked up kind of almost a spiraling staircase.
We are now in the oldest part of the facility. We're in our games room area, where there's, of course, a pool table and other Legos and other activities. We've got a big screen TV where they can do activities that are exercise-based. So they do a lot of that. And then in a minute here, we'll go over into our Power Hour computer lab and see what's going on in there. But this is another hub of activity. It is the oldest part of the facility. I believe it dates back to 1945. So we use this space as much as we can. I know we got a little bit of leaky roof whenever it rains hard, but it's not a hazard at this point. But we get by with our space and keep going strong.
And this has always been the Boys and Girls Club up here on the hill.
It has been. 1957, I believe, is when they started, and we've just gotten bigger over the years. And like I said earlier, we're serving about 130 kids every day.
Okay, well, let's check out the technology part of the club here. All right, Pat, we're in the computer room now in the oldest part of the building, but maybe the newest addition to the club, the technology. Always keeping kids in touch with technology.
Yep, this is the hub for homework help. We have a certified teacher in here, Anna Pera, every day, Monday through Friday, helping kids with homework. It's also an area where kids come in during the summer and have access to the computers. And they've got a partner up on those. We've only got about 10 of them. So there's usually about 20 to 25 kids in here every day during the summer. We also use it for group sessions and sometimes for meetings if we need to. But it's another room that's used extensively.
All right, so the kids are being kept active physically, mentally, and then artistically. We'll take a tour of the kind of art and reading area maybe next. All right, well, this must be the brightest room in the place. I think this might be my favorite room. With it looks like a creative room. It
is, and this is where a lot of our younger kids come. This is another multi-purpose room. Card games, board games. As you can see, there's stuff for doing sand stuff in there, and just staff get involved with the kids and do things with them. They can do finger paints and they do beading, just arts and crafts stuff. We also use this room for board meetings and staff meetings, so it's a multi-purpose room. If I didn't say it earlier, our space is limited here, and we are out of space, but we make do with the use of the church for our teens, and then we use a room over at the college during the summer. Okay. So we're in 3 different locations during the summer. Okay, so you have over 130 kids. How many staff do you have here? We've got about 18 staff, and that'll bump up to about 22 in the summer. We're here at the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes. A quick bird's eye tour here with Pat Peterman, director. And Pat, lots of energy, great place for kids to be. Thanks for having us, and thanks for coming today and doing this. For TV3 Hometown Happenings, I'm Carol McCarthy along with Pat Peterman.